We've enjoyed our stay here at Bert Jabin's, but we're ready to spend most of our time on anchor.
So we've been here about almost a month. And this last week we've been here without a vehicle.
Yeah, so reality set in this week. We sent home our vehicle with Sydney, and as we watched her drive away, we realized that our only mode of transportation now is our boat.
And the dinghy.
And the dinghy. Yeah, and the paddleboard. So.
And our feet.
And our feet. Yeah, and while we've been here at Bert Jabin's, we've done a lot of walking. We have walked, I don't even know how many miles, but a minimum of 2 miles every day to walk down to the grocery store. There's been a lot of convenience stores close by to the area. It's a great location. Because we've mostly been cooking on the boat, but we have gone out to pizza and a couple other places. And also, I got my nails done. It's been a great stay at Bert Jabin's, but we are truly feeling ready for the next step in our adventure, and that's making our way back to Deltaville to finish the commissioning, getting the official lettering on for the name and a couple other odds and ends that we need to do with Norton Yachts, and then we'll be ready to just sail, do our maiden voyage, our official maiden voyage after the commissioning is finally 100% complete.
Yep. But first stop from here, we're going to stop at the fuel dock and top off on fuel and see how much we've used. And...
Should we wait for the sirens to be done?
Oh no, that's why we're leaving.
More noise. Anyway, we're ready to go, and first stop is St. Michael's.
Anniversary weekend, by the way. I thought I'd bring that one up. Yep. Get anything, did we?
Nope, no. Goodbye, Bert Jabin's. We are off the dock and on our way. That went quite smoothly.
It did.
Now the next stop is the fuel dock.
So what we're going to have to do on the fuel dock, Janet, we haven't done this one in a while, but I want to do the mid-cleat, depending on what they have. I want to do the mid-cleat,
okay,
and then I'm back the boat back.
Okay.
All right. That's the fuel dock right there. So remember, I'm going to want to back it, okay? So I'm going to go forward, probably to the second one, Janet. The farthest, the second one back.
Pulled up to the fuel dock.
That's all right. Diesel? Yeah, diesel, and I'm going to need like 1 gallon of regular gas. Okay. So how fast is this pump?
It's 10 gallons a minute.
All right. So
It's our first time getting fuel. Oh, second. Oh, that's right.
I'm going to guess maybe 20 gallons. Can you keep an eye on the...
Fuel tank 5 there. We got 6-7 gallons. All right, we ended up putting in 21.669 in diesel. And now we're just gonna fill up with gas for our dinghy motor. The wind is supposed to pick up, but it's not supposed to rain until tomorrow. So hopefully, one final look at the Bay Bridge as we motor out.
Oh yeah, we just left Annapolis. So we're home for a month.
Great. The nice thing about the crab pots up here is they have them all marked with a flag, so they're a little easier to see.
We're going straight into the wind most of the way. And just for the sake of time, we're going to motor probably over to the other side. Okay, see if we can see over there.
Going by the last few ships as we make our way south. And it is really choppy. Coming up to the lighthouse off of the Kent Point. I'm not sure what the name of the lighthouse is.
Hold it, keep it tight so that it stays inside, okay?
Okay. We made our turn and we've put the jib out.
This sounds a lot better.
Yes.
Listen to it. Listen to the waves. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
We're going about 7 knots. We're on a beam to a broad reach, and we have 20 to 23 knots of wind. And it's like campaign sailing.
I think that's a little bit of excessive.
Okay. It is so cool though, because I mean, in our old boat, this was the challenge. On this boat, it's fine. The reason we have only the jib up right now is because we get this one stretch going in this direction, and then as soon as we hit the point up here, we're going back into the wind, so I didn't want to mess with pulling out the main and just having to put it back down right away. You gotta make life easy on yourself sometimes.
We pulled the jib in and we're motoring the rest of the way. We're on the Miles River. The wind's picked up a little bit. This last little section we are motoring directly into the wind. There's a view of where the sun is setting. This is easier to get you in it if you're standing. This is your cue to stand.
I see a lot of weird markers out there.
There, now you're in it.
Yep.
Alright, we're almost there. It's still 82 degrees. The weather app says it feels like 91, and we are arriving here in St. Michael's. This is our first time here, so I'm excited to see. We've heard really good things about this area. It's a fun little area with restaurants and shops. Good morning from St. Michael's. It's still a little bit windy, but it's very warm. It's 78 degrees. Well, actually, it was 78 degrees all night long. We have this really cool feature where the seat folds down, and we slept on our cockpit. I woke up to that view.
And we're about to depart for a dinghy ride to St. Michael's.
And we're off. We're headed to shore. Who needs a water taxi when you have a dinghy?
Yeah.
Anyway, we have a little ways to go to get to shore. And there's going to be a fireworks display tonight, right over the water. Look at our cute little dinghy. All secure at the dinghy dock. There's our dinghy. Heading out to town. Follow these people.
They seem to know where they're going.
And here is a map of historic St. Michael's Harbor area. I'm gonna go check out the shops and find a place for lunch. Explored the town. There's lots of cute little shops, and we had lunch at the galley. There's where we're anchored here. We're going to use our remote control to lower this swim deck down. Oh, look, there it goes. That's fancy. Oh, sorry. It helps if I can't touch it. I get into trouble all the time. I'm always trying to take a video. Lean in for the camera.
Well, I'm trying to make sure that we stay on
And we're back at the boat.
the boat.
See, we made it. No harm done. Can you look at the camera?
Oh,
Ready, set, action.
action. So it was cool. We were able to use the dinghy, actually dinghied into a town, and did some shopping, eating, dining, used the dinghy dock, came back out to the boat. We're like real boating people now.
True liveaboards. A few more boats have shown up tonight. But the cool thing is there's going to be fireworks tonight. Close to where we are anchored is the fireworks barge. That's where they're going to be lighting the fireworks off from. Aron's getting a little drone footage of the anchorage of all the boats that are anchored here, getting ready for the fireworks display. There's a little lightning off in the distance there. But the storms should hold out until after the fireworks show is over. They haven't canceled it.
And I was just actually trying to get a picture of all the boats getting close to showtime. Yeah, these fireworks, I planned them just for our anniversary. It's 10:30 after the fireworks, and we have a storm cell coming through. All boats in the area have shifted 180 degrees at least, and we did have a catamaran that started dragging the anchor. It got kind of close to us, but our anchor seems to be holding just fine, and I'm going to stay up for a little bit, just watch and make sure all the other boats are still maintaining a safe distance from us. Thought we'd go ahead and turn on the generator this morning and cool the cabin down a little bit, get some of the humidity out while we get prepped to go into town. We have the Onan generator, Onan generator. We have all ACs running, and then we'll be able to use the heavy duty appliances such as hair dryers this morning. And then we're gonna go into town and try to do a nice Sunday brunch on our anniversary.
We had lunch, we had brunch at the galley. And then we just finished having a wine tasting at the
Portolo
Winery, and we highly recommend it. It is the #1 winery in our opinion here in St. Michael's. Fun little dinghy ride back to our boat. Not a bad little dinghy ride.
But we are on our way to dinghy and to St. Michael's for our anniversary dinner this evening.
At Awful Arthur's.
It looks like it has a beautiful little patio type of area, garden patio seating, so hopefully it's pretty nice. But we are still anchored outside of St. Michael's. See, you just go with it, but yeah.
The anchor is holding well.
The anchor's holding well. It was a very relaxing afternoon.
Yes.
I fell asleep in the cockpit. Jeanneau was out sunbathing.
You could have got some drone footage. It was a perfect opportunity.
It was a perfect opportunity
for some drone footage, yeah. But you missed it.
I missed it.
Maybe next time. Almost shore.
We just dinghied in, and it was, what, 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
A little quick dinghy ride into St. Michael's. We're here at the dinghy dock, and a quick little walk to the restaurant for dinner. So we have a little early. We'll go.
We're about an hour early. We're going to walk around town and go through to a couple more shops.
Yeah.
We had a great dinner at Awful Arthur's, celebrating our 1-year wedding anniversary. What did we have? We had scallops and crab cake, and fried oysters for an appetizer, and key lime pie for dessert. And it was quite delicious in a really, really romantic little outdoor garden patio. Yeah. We made it back safely, and there is a beautiful view of the moon. Happy 4th of July. What a beautiful sunrise to wake up to. We spent 3 nights here anchored at St. Michael's. This morning we're gonna head out to Solomon's Island. And we should get there in time to see another fireworks display through the water.
All I know is somebody might have drank too much last night.
We're not putting that in there.
But we're ready to leave right on time this morning. 6 a.m. departure at 8 a.m.
Aron's filling out the logbook. What are you recording?
Well, nothing yet. Just the fact that my first entry was at 7. We've gone an hour and we haven't made it anywhere yet. Still anchored.
Still anchored here. And since we're going to need the dinghy when we get to Solomon's, we're just going to tow it behind instead of deflating it and then inflating it right when we get there. It's about a 45-mile trek going south on the Chesapeake.
Hopefully the winds are favorable. It's east right now. I think we're going to shift a little bit, but
This has been a great area. Really good holding for our anchor. I was just saying that we had really good holding, and this would be why.
yeah.
A very muddy anchorage. It's probably like clay.
Yeah.
Nice to have that hose. In the wind?
Into the wind, please.
Mainsail's going up. Into the wind. See if I can see it out this. And there it goes.
Now we're good. Turn it.
And that's what we live for.
There to go. All right.
We've turned up the Patuxent River. The wind really died down this afternoon, so we've had to unfortunately motor most of the way since we turned onto the Chesapeake to head south here. Here's the entrance to Solomon's Island. This is where we are anchored in Solomon's Island. Straight in front of us, just beyond that red marker, is the fireworks barge. They are taking the barge out for the fireworks display. We're heading in to get some dinner. Taking the dinghy. We are at the dinghy dock.